Hello, everyone. This is Adam Banks and Renee Cobb, and welcome to Off the Cuff.
Raise a barn and raise a
Good evening, everyone. You are listening to a special broadcast as we begin our pre-shows for the upcoming 2026 Josie Music Awards. Renee and I are both coming together once again as a team. We've been doing this now for the last 3 years together, and we are so excited to do this once again. We usually call these episodes of our series Over the Banks, which is pretty much just a mashup of our shows, Off the Cuff and Overtones Live. But tonight we are coming at you live from Media Lex, WLXU 93.9 FM at the Gray Line Station. Let me go ahead and welcome my co-host for this special edition series, Miss Renee Collins Cobb of Overtones Live.
It's hard for me to clap for myself, Adam. Thank you so much, Adam. We just heard Kentucky legendary singer-songwriter Sarah Beth Terry opening the show with Don't Need a Cuttin', a tribute song she actually wrote about her love for all things in Kentucky. And there is to love, and there are folks to love, and that's what we're all about to do in this first of this special edition series in celebrating Kentucky artists who are also 2026 Josie Music Awards nominees, the awards show that challenged all of us to chase our dreams. And Adam, we have a lot of dream chasers in the studio with us this afternoon. So without further ado, let's fire up our Kentucky music lineup song and introduce our guest for this evening's show. Adam, first, we introduce our Over the Banks audience to a two-time winner of the Josie Music Awards, and this year will most likely keep that streak going. He is probably the only artist who has been nominated in the country, the rock, the Americana folk, the metal, and the multi-genre categories ever. And tonight we will hear about which genres his music has landed in the 2026 categories. So far, anyway, we're still going with those nominations. But let's put our hands together for the versatile, diverse, and incredibly talented Somerset's own Brando Vanschoyck.
Yeah! Woo! Also, Renee, we will be honoring Brando's bass player, who has also secured another nomination for Musician of the Year. He is not with us this evening, but we are going to hear his talent on display. Let's still give it up for Orion Lyons.
Yeah!
Renee, we also have a multiple nominee for the JMAs this year. However, one category to make note of is in his work as a filmmaker as well. He has been nominated in the new 2026 category, Music Film of the Year. Let's give it up for the great Lawrenceburg's own Jeremy Zeller.
Woo! And Adam, a first-time guest who I've been trying to get on the show ever since I first saw him perform, and I'm a little starry-eyed today. This artist is also a first-time nominee who has already seen his name appear on the Music Video of the Year nomination list. And Adam, there are more of these nominations still to come, so as we say in radio business, let's stay tuned. But I'm so incredibly grateful and thankful that this unique and driven artist, who is also an incredible stage performer as well, said yes to my request to come on the show today. Let's give it up for Cynthiana's So Serious Black.
Yeah! All right. We're going to get this musical party started with a song from one of our Kentucky JMA nominees, Mr. Brando Vanschoyck, who has brought his guitar today, as we say, and not kind of his guitar. What do you have for us to kick off the first of this special edition series, Mr. Brando?
I got a song. This is a new song that came on the new album. It's called The Jester, and it's about the struggles of being a musician. So these guys will get it. We'll all get it in here, but hopefully the listener gets it too. A lot of metaphorical stuff.
Looking forward to it.
Yeah, hope you like it. Push your faders up, turn the spotlight on. Let me play your favorite song. Lipstick on a wine glass, pretty hair. She's moving to the rhythm as she's sitting there. She doesn't recognize I'm so far gone. I'm slitting my wrist to this microphone. Who am I when the show is over? Am I anyone at all? Do I exist when the curtain closes, when I run out of alcohol? Can't you see I hate myself and I'm scared of going home? For your entertainment I'll shoot myself in the head with this microphone. 10 feet apart, a universe away, but bleeding heart another Saturday. What I wouldn't give if you'd just hear me, but you just see what you want to see. Who am I when the show is over? Am I anyone at all? Do I exist when the curtain closes, when I run out of alcohol? Can't you see I hate myself and I'm scared of going home? For your entertainment I'll shoot myself in the head with this microphone. Slitting my wrist to this microphone. I'm begging for help to this microphone. Yeah, I'm begging for help to this microphone.
Oh, man, that was great.
So good.
So good. And raw. I love it. So we have a ton of Josie Music Award nominees packed in the studio. So I want everybody to introduce themselves to the audience. We're going to start on the left side of me. Just go ahead, introduce who you are, and tell everybody what awards you have been nominated for this year's 2026 Josie Music Awards.
Yes, thank you. Thank you. My name's Jeremy Zeller.
Who's been on Off the Cuff before and Overtones.
It's a pleasure to be here
Yes.
with y'all. I've been nominated for Vocalist of the Year for multi-genre. Just found out today for Songwriter of the Year.
Yeah.
Congrats.
And then very excited to be nominated for Musical Film of the Year with I Suddenly See in Color.
Exciting. All right, let's move it down the line.
I'm Brando Vanschoyck, and I'm in there for Artist of the Year and Vocalist of the Year.
Heck yeah. All right, and let's go ahead and move it all the way over to my right.
How y'all doing? My name is So Serious Black.
Yes.
Cynthiana Zone right here. I'm here for the very first time for Music Video of the Year.
Yeah.
Oh, that's exciting, man. And welcome for the first time on both Overtones Live and Off the Cuff. So Serious Black, you have mentioned that you've been nominated for Music Video of the Year. And we are going to hear the song that is featured in the video coming up next. But first, what can you tell us about this song in terms of the video? What all was involved with making it? And what are you proud of the most in terms of just what come out of making this video?
Oh man, let me start slow and then we pick it up. I'll put it like this: me and my buddy, a good friend of mine named Jake Stevens. He's been on stage with me, sang back up for me, played drums for me, did things like that. We kind of best friends, things like that. We was driving somewhere to drop off a Tesla. He works for Dan Cummins, by the way. Drop off a Tesla, and then we write music together. So we something on, going back and forth. It was okay at first, and then we was like, man, we've been on the road for like 4 hours, so we got to come up with something, right? Something got to come out of this, and we finally got the song done. And he was like, when are you gonna go to the studio? And I was like, immediately, immediately. So it's like, as soon as we got back the next day, I went to the studio. And dude, it came out more beautifully than what I could ever thought. He's in the background on the chorus. He has a more higher voice than me. He can hit all that. I can't do it. I leave it to the professionals. But the whole song, the whole project alone is basically a symbol of small town living. You know, being the guy who's, you know, you down on your luck. You don't have the best love life. You know, had to leave your hat somewhere a couple times and didn't think it would move and ended up moving. So it's like...
Would you say most of the creativity for this video come from your head, or did your producer contribute a lot? Or
this is all 100 from this dome right here.
I love it.
From this cranium right here.
Yeah. So it turned out exactly the way you envisioned, the way you wanted people to see it. Is the way it turned out.
A little bit better, actually. It was, and that's all I could ask for real.
So, ladies and gentlemen, I am in such big, bad love with this song. So, without further ado, here is So Serious Black with Graveyard Shift. Let's give him a hand.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Well, I'm sitting here east of the west side. One thing's been running through my mind. I don't know if I'm gonna ever find my way. Cold beer got me looking for a good time, but this whiskey got me hitting over your line. But we both know how this night's gonna go anyway. Spill this Tennessee on your tongue. Let this good smoke fill my lungs. It's the only thing that's to keep this pain away. Should I feel this void with you? Should I stay and keep sipping this booze? I keep hoping that one day it'll change. I used to love pulling up in your driveway. Used to find my head above a door frame. Used to talk about you having my last name. Girl, I know we can't take back time to them days under neon signs, but I guess I'll just have to leave it all behind. I watched the moon go down on this life I thought we had. Girl, you turned it upside down. Now I'm here, drinking brown, trying to find a shady place to put these memories in the ground. I used to love pulling up in your driveway. Used to find my head above the doorframe. Used to talk about you having my last name. Girl, I know we can't take back time to them days under neon signs, but I guess I'll just have to leave it all behind. I done felt this way before. I thought I could give you more, but instead I watch you walk right out that door. Now my heart turned cold as ice. Another round, yeah, I just might. I can feel that burn right down to my core. Now this drink got me thinking of you. Thinking I'ma see you when I'm scanning the room. The fact that you're gone is the thing that's true. I heard you found somebody and you love him too. And honestly, I didn't think that it'll affect my mood. But then again, nobody thought that I would ever lose you. Go ahead about my day, try to play it cool. But by the nightfall, I'll be falling back to you. I used to love pulling up in your driveway. Used to find my head above the door frame. Used to talk about you having my last name. Girl, I know we can't take back time to them days under neon signs, but I guess I'll just have to leave it all behind. I watched the moon go down on this life I thought we had. Girl, you turned it upside down. Now I'm here, drinking brown, trying to find a shady place to put these memories in the ground. I used to love pulling up in your driveway, pulling up in your driveway. I used to love about you having my last name. Girl, I know we can't take back time to them days under neon signs, but I guess I'll just have to leave it all behind. Under neon signs.
Backyard.
Can I have another one? Thank you.
A great sound, too.
Oh, my goodness.
Different song.
Appreciate you, man.
Wow.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
And so what we're going to do is we are going to go around again the horn, and we're going to play some musical chairs and microphones with our round 2 question. So I want to ask everybody the same question. So everybody's getting the same question, but of course we'll have different answers. So what does this nomination as an artist mean to you? And looking back, so it's kind of like a 2-parter. After you tell me what it means to you, looking back, when did you start realizing that your music was starting to make an impact? Because obviously it is. To get nominated for such awards, it's making an impact. When did you realize it? So Serious Black, let's start with you.
Well, what this whole nomination, the whole thing means to me, I'm a small town guy, underdog, and anything I can get my hands on to show that I got what it takes. So anybody who believes in me from the outside looking in, I appreciate that. So it's an honor, just a big honor. And where it came from, buddy, I was making music in a pantry closet with a cheap laptop and a desk microphone. And to think that anybody would ever care about the music, to see where it is now, buddy, it fills my heart.
Incredible. All right, Jeremy.
Yeah, so I guess, first of all, extremely honored to be nominated. This is the first time I've been nominated as a filmmaker, and so that's a huge achievement for me.
Great accomplishment.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
I've been making films since I was a little kid, and so to actually, put the effort and energy behind something so special and to be nominated is incredible. So it's a huge honor. Obviously, the music stuff is a huge honor too. I've met so many awesome people doing this. When did I know that?
When did you realize that your music was connecting with people?
Oh man, I've been making music since 1999. So I guess then, it was enough. It's a calling on my life. I feel like God has put a calling on my life to be a songwriter and a storyteller. And I use songs to do that in the same way that Jesus used parables, man. I'm using songs to try to convey a message of hope to people. And so I think, when I saw my friends and family moved by the things that I was doing, I think that's when I felt the calling and put boots to the ground on it, I guess,
Awesome. All right, Brando, you're up next.
The nominations, I just have to say, Josie Music Awards, a huge deal, and they are such amazing people. I don't know how many submissions they had this year, but it was
101,000.
Yeah, and there's only so many % of people that receive a nomination, so it's a huge honor to get any nomination. To get 2 is crazy, And Vocalist of the Year means a lot to me because I've always played music growing up, but I was really insecure about singing. And I only started singing in public probably 5 years ago. So it means a lot to me,
That's
you
cool.
know. And as far as when I thought music started actually, touching people or making an effect was honestly, and I don't mean this to be funny, the first time I ever got paid for playing music.
Okay.
Because I played in metal bands and stuff since I was a kid. You know this because we went to high school together.
Yeah, we did.
Did a lot of rock and roll and metal music my whole life, and you play in an ice cream shop or in a parking lot or whatever, and you're just happy to play. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And I went to college. I graduated college, and I was in my 30s before I ever sang in public, and got paid 1 red cent for doing it. So at that point I was like, wow, maybe I can do something with this,
That was a wake up call right there when you get paid.
Wow. So that was another great round. I can't wait for the next one, which will come up after we hear from our next guest. So we've been asking these questions now, I think, Adam, for about 3 years, I believe, maybe 4.
Right.
Maybe 4.
At this point, yeah.
Yeah, but
3 or
we've
4.
been playing some musical chairs while the other songs have been playing, and we're getting ready to hear next from Jeremy Zeller. Jeremy, welcome to this collab edition of Over the Banks.
Thank you.
Yeah. So first of all, welcome. What is our audience going to get to hear next from you, and what is the song's relationship to maybe your nominations this year's 2026 JMAs?
Yeah, excellent. The song is going to be called Someone Poisoned My Wine.
Oh, yes.
There's so much of what I do these days that's in the mental health community. And this is a song that I wrote. At the end of the day, it's about accountability. It's about taking accountability for poisoning your own wine. Because at the end of the day, I'm the one that poisoned my wine. And it's, at the end of the day, this is a love song to the Lord, really. Someone poisoned my wine and left me for dead and alone. The same one I counted on, the same one I once called home. But how could I be the one I spent a lifetime to warn? Of all of these lessons of forfeit and vanity, a lineage of tragedy, but I can't escape who you are. My hands are open to you, the same way they've always been. And I know the lips of your wisdom are close to those who never understand. Just take me away with you and lay me down in fields of green with the water rushing over me. In the shadows of joy I'm alive, all death behind, it's just you and me. We'll make our own eternity. So now what do I do? Just let go of everything, everything next to me, everything that I once called home. Had me down on the ground, begging for the last of it all. Lay down my sword or my life will become one bad lesson for sons who never know who you are. So my hands are open to you, the same way they've always been. And I know the lips of your wisdom are close to those who never understand. Just take me away with you and lay me down in fields of green with the water rushing over me. In the shadows of joy I'm alive, all death behind, it's just you and me. We'll make our own eternity. Just take me away with you and lay me down in fields of green, water rushing over me. In the shadows of joy I'm alive, all death behind, it's just you and me. We'll make our own eternity.
I'm telling you, after hearing the performances that we've heard so far, you guys just don't need to be nominated. You need to be singing at the show.
Hey, all right. Let's do it.
I mean, okay, but that was awesome, Jeremy.
Thank you.
Great job. So I do have another rapid fire question for each and every one of you. So last year on the show, I asked everybody what your walk-up song would be if you were to win an award. What song would you like hearing in the background besides your own? So this year, I switched it up a little bit, and this is for everybody. It's a fun question. If you could pick any actor to portray you in a musical biofilm, who would it be? And Brando, we'll start with you.
I'm ready.
Yeah,
I cannot
wait.
All right, look. I used to compete in string sports. You know, I used to compete in powerlifting and strongman.
Yes.
So I used to be almost 300 pounds.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like 170 now. You know, I'm trying to just keep cute little healthy old man, you know. But back in the day, I was really big, and we was in New Orleans.
Yeah.
And we was driving around the Uber, and this guy kept looking at me in the car, and he was like, "What's your name?" And I told him my name, and he was like, "I thought you were that wrestler guy." I was like, "Okay, which one?" Because I love wrestling, you know. And when you're lifting weights, you always want to be big.
Yeah.
You want somebody to tell you you're big.
Yeah.
That's why you're doing it. Yeah. And he was like, "I thought you were Stone Cold Steve
Oh,
Austin."
that's
And I was
awesome.
like, "Yes,
Bro.
I've made it in life."
Bro,
You know what
yes,
I mean?
that's a
Like,
compliment.
I can die happy, you know.
I'm a
you know?
huge
so,
Stone Cold.
Stone Cold. If anybody ever plays me in a movie, please let it be Stone
Hey,
Cold
that's
Steve
awesome. He's my favorite athlete,
love it.
celebrity of all time is
If
Stone
you
Cold.
see him now on like Instagram and stuff, he's out there doing stuff with cats and chickens
oh, yeah.
and being like the cute, soft version
Yeah.
of himself.
Yeah,
I get it.
Yes,
You know what I mean?
That's a
Yeah,
great
you
one.
live it, you
That's
know.
perfect answer. All right, Jeremy.
For me, I'd have to go Chris Pratt.
Okay, Chris Pratt. Yeah,
Yeah,
I like Chris.
I love
Pratt.
that guy. I love him.
All right. So Sirius Black, what we got?
I would like to say Idris Elba.
Can you say that again? I'm sorry.
Idris Elba.
Idris Elba. Ain't he an Oscar winner?
Yes, he is.
Yeah, two-time.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, he is.
Two-time Oscar winner.
One of my favorite all-time movies, older movie, and it's not one of his like fancy movies, but Losers. He was the greatest bad guy in that thing, but he's also a real-time DJ. He's actually a real-time DJ. And he actually makes music. So he would have to be bald. But that's cool. That's
can
fine.
shave.
That's fine. Teach him a little dance moves. He'd be all right.
I love that. I mean, not to put you on the spot, Renee. Who would play you?
Oh my goodness, I knew that was coming. Well, I've been mistaken at the Kroger grocery store, especially during COVID, for Paula Deen on more than one occasion. So I'm not going to claim that, but the other one that I've heard is Julie Chrisley. So I'll go with
There
Julie
we go.
Chrisley.
There we go. I can see both.
I can see that too. So what about you?
Ah, man, Macaulay Culkin.
Adam just stole the show. That is crazy, crazy awesome.
Oh God, that's The Good Son. That's on Netflix right now. Actually, that's a good movie. Yeah, Off the Beaten Path.
Well, that was a great round. I am so happy that you've mixed it up. You got the game here. Leveling up.
Put people on the spot a little bit more too.
I love it. So, Brando, you also have a wonderful bass player whose talents are also being honored at this year's Josie Music Awards. What can you tell us about him and also set up our audience as we get ready to hear his talents on the recording of your song, Chasing the Sunrise?
Yeah, so Orion Lyons is nominated, I guess it's Musician of the Year, is that
Yes,
correct?
yes.
For bass, and he was nominated last year as well. Orion's a little younger than me, and he plays in several bands, and he can do anything. The guy can add a bass line to any type of music. Sometimes live, I'll just throw a song at him and Tommy Kate, and I'm like, okay, we're going to play this song. They're like, what do you mean? I've never heard that song. And they just jump in on stage, and they kill it, you know. And so when we recorded the song in the studio, I thought it was one of the weaker songs on the album. And he came in, and you'll hear, I think it's the second verse. So after the first chorus, you'll hear the second verse, a really cool and distinct bass line that just changed the whole sound of the song. And it's a good example of what he does on every song. So he's a very talented young man. I'm very proud of him.
Well, that's awesome. And it's his second nomination, if
Second
I believe.
time.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so nominated last year.
We're hoping he brings home some hardware. this
Yeah,
year.
let's do it. Let's do it. Let's manifest this.
Yeah.
So, ladies and gentlemen, here's Brando Vanschoyck and Orion Lyons on bass with Chasing the Sunrise.
I'm always the one
hope Orion was here to hear that song and all the wonderful things people had to say about him, because you're right, Brando, that bass just made the song even better. So it was good. But all right, we've got another rapid fire question for everybody, and this one, it's another fun one, and we're going to start with Just So Black. And here is the question. This is for everybody.
Let's say So Serious.
Oh,
Serious Black.
So Serious Black. And the question is, what is your 2026 headline?
Which it would say this: So Serious Black proves to inspire and change.
I like it.
I like that.
Oh, my goodness.
Perfect.
Please don't ask me this.
I'm
I won't ask you if you don't ask me.
Deal.
Okay. Pat.
This one's tough. You put us on the spot.
It is.
But for 2026, I'm going to say it would be becoming a real man. And like in air quotes, because most of my life I've felt like I've been pretty tough and, I've been through a lot of stuff. But in 2024, my mom had some strokes and stuff. And while we were at the Josie Awards, while I was on stage last year, my stepdad had an aortic dissection, and we had to go home.
Oh, man.
And so, I don't want to get too into it, but, I feel like something bigger than me saved him, and it made me have to step up and do some things that I didn't think I was strong enough to do, to help them out. And so I think that has shown me, what it means to actually be tough. What I used to think was tough is not really what being tough is. You know what I mean?
I do.
That's what I would say.
Great.
Jeremy here. I would say mine would be pathologically optimistic.
All right.
Wow.
I love that.
I believe in the power of gratitude, and doesn't mean you have to be naive to the fact that there's some pretty devastating things that happen in the human experience. But I think that when you keep God first, say your prayers, and make sure you recognize that there's something beyond yourself, all things can become optimistic. And so, pathologically optimistic.
I'd read every one of those headlines.
yes,
if
I would.
If I was in the grocery store, I'd pick up that magazine and read further.
We'll ask each other ours at the last show.
There we go.
We got some
Give me time to think about
How
it.
about that? But no, thank you all so much for adding those thoughts. I just think it really is, it's just amazing to hear all of your perspectives today. And we're so glad that you're on this show. Adam, next up, we're going to have a double header of a song selection, first from So Serious Black and then from Jeremy Zeller. And so Serious Black, and we're going to hear yours first. So why don't you tell us a little bit about what we're going to hear, and then I want to talk to Jeremy before we play those two songs, Adam.
Well, if you a down home boy or a down home girl, you know what a back road is.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You can have a good time or a bad time on the back road. Okay? That's 100% true. In this song, it's a good time, I promise. It's a good time, chilling with friends. You can go on a date with a girl, things like that. Just kind of inspire people to have a good time and live in the moment when it's time to live there. You know what I'm saying? Don't be scared to take that little detour.
Yeah.
Awesome. And Jeremy, before you talk about what we're going to hear from you, you have a really interesting event coming up soon.
Yeah.
And tell our audience about it and how it's connected the Josie Music Awards nominations as well.
Yeah, this year I've been nominated for Musical Film of the Year with a film called I Suddenly See in Color. And we just got confirmation that our first theatrical release will be July 7th at the Ross Theater in Cynthiana. So you can get your tickets at the website, which is Ross Theater or rossoperahouse.com, I believe. It's very exciting. It's a lot of work. 10 years of my life went into creating this project, and so to be able to share it with everyone is pretty special. And you want me to say anything about the song?
Yeah, let's talk about, first of all, what's the title, and also what can we expect to experience? Because you talked about it's kind of like a multi-media approach.
Thank you. Yeah, it is. The event is called Jeremy Zeller and the Other Side, a story of recovery and discovery. And it's a multimedia experience where the first half is the film and the second half is kind of a question and answer with music that was a part of the film as well. The whole thing is born out of the soundtrack for Healing, which is an album I released in January. This song we're getting ready to hear is track number 1 off of that project. And the soundtrack for Healing is essentially my testimony put to music. It's 7 songs that tell one story. Each, basically poured out starts the listener off at the very beginning, which is me at my lowest point, just extreme loneliness and depression, and coming out of that. And so, yeah, that's poured out, which will be chapter number 1 off of that project.
Well, let's give So Serious Black and Jeremy Zeller a big hand before we hear this doubleheader block. Awesome.
You doing anything tonight? Okay. Alright, come.
Hop on in if you got nothing going on. Looks alright, girl, I don't wanna do you wrong. Just let me know if you ain't got no place to go. If nothing else, we can go and hit these back roads. We can go and hit these back roads. Hop on in if you got nothing going on. Looks alright, girl, I don't wanna do you wrong. Just let me know if you ain't got no place to go. If nothing else, we can go and hit these back roads. We can go and hit these back roads. Hit my line, baby, what you tryna do? Hit the town and turn it up, girl, what's the move? Tell your friends you got some other things to do. You too fine to be stuck inside a room. We can smoke a little something, take a trip out to the sticks. It don't matter what we do, girl, long as you up in the mix. Got a bottle we can sip and girl, it got a little kick. Love it when you riding shot, it ain't no better time than this. I know you've been looking for a good time, I know you ain't here for a long time, So hop on in if you got nothing going on. Looks alright, girl, I don't wanna do you wrong. Just let me know if you ain't got no place to go. If nothing else, we can go and hit these back roads. We can go and hit these back roads. Hop on in if you got nothing going on. Looks alright, girl, I don't wanna do you wrong. Just let me know if you ain't got no place to go. If nothing else, we can go and hit these back roads. We can go and hit these back roads.
Something in the holy water, brought down by the silence of the fall. I've been
watch it burn, singing, I've been poured out. There's something in the holy water, brought down by the silence of the fall. I've been poured out and seeing past your golden altar. Now the only thing I need to do is watch it burn. Oh, watch it burn.
That was so good.
I love the outro.
Thank you, too.
I do. Sounds like almost like I'm getting a massage. It's like I'm at
I
one
know,
of those massage
right?
clinics.
So,
And
People do that. That was a 90s alternative type of thing.
it's,
I love it.
All right. So thank you guys once again for tuning in. You are listening to Off the Cuff and Overtones Live. This is at Over the Banks is what we like to call these collab episodes. We are doing a Josie Music Award preview show. This is one of many coming up. So again, thank you guys to the listening audience for tuning in and listening to the first batch of nominees for this week's episode and for the first episode of this year's series. So we have one final around the horn question for everybody, and it's a simple one. I want to ask everybody what you are looking forward to doing at the Josies this year, or who are you looking forward to seeing at the Josies this year, or it could be both. So, Jeremy, we're going to start with you, my friend.
Excellent. I'm looking forward to seeing my wife. I'm getting married.
He is.
The day before.
Yeah.
So
That is awesome. Congrats, man.
I will not be there, but the director and co-director of the film, they're both going.
That's awesome.
On our behalf.
That's your wedding day.
The 19th is our wedding day.
Yes.
Very excited.
That's awesome.
No offense, but I'm going to be with my wife.
Oh, we don't blame you for that.
Thank you. I wish
just
everybody a good luck,
really-
and I'll be watching from the sidelines. But
You
that
just
night,
have to watch
no,
my
you guys have a
Facebook
good
page.
time.
Actually, just watch my Facebook page all night long. But thank you so much, and I'm just congratulations.
That's awesome.
I mean, you all have
I
each,
love you, baby.
Yeah, they have each found their special someone, and
Yeah.
I mean, it's just wonderful to
Lovely
see.
lady. I've met her a few
Yes,
times.
she's amazing.
Yes.
Thank you, Amy. I was saying I love you, baby, to Brandon.
I know. That's why I'm bushing.
I love it.
All right, Brando, how about you?
Well, with me, it's just like getting to see all of you guys. It's kind of like a Catherine, Mama K-Ship
Yes.
has become like one of my best friends, I guess, or almost like another mom to me. I love her so much. We've got kind of a little Josie Music Awards family, I feel like, in
Yes,
Kentucky.
Yeah.
we sure do.
Andrew Moore.
Yes.
I hope I get to see him. I love that guy. And just all of the Kentucky people. I just feel like, that's my people, and I'm proud to be part of it. So
Absolutely.
thanks to all y'all. Love y'all, and good luck to everybody.
All right, so Sirius Black.
Well, honestly, like I said, first time coming here doing something like this so spectacular.
Yep.
So I'm looking forward to spending it with my lovely wife, who is also in this room right now.
Yay.
And soaking in the sights and also soaking in the moment. Just really doing everything I can, shake hands, talk to people, network. I'm ready for it. I'm excited. It's running through my veins. I'm ready for it. And also, I am very excited to watch these live performances because I love performing. I'm a performer. I love watching it. So to getting to see people in their element do their thing, Yeah.
And it's on the Opry stage.
Yeah.
Good sound.
It's going to be good.
Great. So listen, guys, to close the show today, we're going to be hearing a song from Lexington music legend Greg Austin. And Renee, we didn't get to talk about this today, but we will on our next show. But you and Warren have also been nominated for Music Film of the Year along with Jeremy Zeller in the same category. And the film is titled Somewhere in Kentucky. It's a tribute to the Greg Austin Concert, which is a documentary that tells about the robust music career of Greg Austin. So we are going to most appropriately end this first episode of this year's edition to the preview show for the 2026 Josie Music Awards with Somewhere in Kentucky.
And for all of you that took the time to come into the studio today to celebrate your Josie Music Awards nominations, we hope you all shine bright as the stars that you are at the Grand Ole Opry on September 20th. Thanks to all of you who took the time to come into our studio for this special Over the Banks edition of Overtones Live. And to all of you all that have been listening live to us at Media Lex Studios from Gray Line Station in Lexington, Kentucky. Until next week, this is Adam Banks and Renee Cobb, and we're working in concert each and every week to bring you the best this great state of Kentucky has to offer music fans, reminding you that where words fail, music always speaks.
Have a great week, everyone.
Let's give it up for everybody.